Hot damn, what's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Guys. I just got done playing an absolutely fantastic game, guys. And what game is that, you guys are asking? Well, first of all, you should probably read the goddamn title of the video, because it'll tell you exactly what game that is. And that is OutRun. So, yes, I know, I reviewed this game already in the past. But, to be fair, that was two versions of the game. That was the arcade version and the 3DS Classics version, or the 3D Classics version. There you go, that's what it was called. Which was a conversion by M2 Software, which, as you guys know or may not know, M2 is highly regarded in the retro scene for their excellent goddamn conversions of retro arcade hardware and just retro games in general. But that's enough of that. Let's actually talk about this version of the game. So, what exactly is this version of the game? So, as I mentioned before, this is an actual conversion. M2 Software handled this port, and they do an absolute masterful job, as per usual, because it's M2. Those guys can hardly do any wrong. So, I guess there's really not much to talk about except, well, maybe the modes. Like, how does this game play? How does it handle? Honestly, it handles extremely well. It plays super well. The music is an absolute joy to listen to. It's got an enhanced soundtrack. By enhanced meaning it's got a couple more tracks in the game, just like in the 3DS version. It has branching paths, but that's pretty standard. It also has the classic arcade mode, so you can play it without any of the bells and whistles that this version of the game has. Also, every time you complete a race in the game, you do unlock customizable parts for your car in the game. So, always super rad. Like, guys, it's always rad. Those parts do make the game easier to play, which is cool, I guess. The game also has selectable difficulty and, you know, all that jazz. It has selectable timer as well, so how much time you have in between laps, or checkpoints, I should say. Oh man, this game has a lot of stuff going for it. And it also, of course, has that Sega super scaling technology, which essentially means that the sprites, instead of being redrawn, they just kind of scale the sprites. Kind of like what I shouldn't say kind of, but similar to what the SNES used to do, or I should say does, because it still does if you still have it. SNES does with sprites, where they can rotate them and blow them up and all that jazz, to the Mode 7. It's very, very close to that. The sprites look absolutely beautiful. The that Ferrari sounds oh so goddamn powerful. It's a whole, like, honestly guys, the quality of this port is absolutely amazing. It's stupendous. The new tracks added on this game, they're not bad, but there's only really one song I prefer, and that's Magical Shower. Because, I mean, listen to that tropical beat. Oh, guys, that tropical beat is always so goddamn great. There is a whole lot, actually, in this game. You have that. You obviously have online leaderboards. And, really, guys, there's not much else to say except this game is great. It plays well, it looks well, the enhancements are an absolute joy to have on here. The fact that there is the original arcade mode is pretty goddamn stellar as well. Honestly, it's great, and would I personally recommend it to you guys? Fuck yes, yeah, I definitely recommend this game. Go out and download this game on the Nintendo Switch. And if not, if you don't have a Switch but you have a 3DS, go download it. It's pretty great. And with that being said, there are ports obviously from the arcade game to like the Sega, the Amiga, and all that jazz. That goes without saying. But if you really, really want like that experience that M2 gives you, then I highly recommend downloading the Sega Ages collection of this game, because it is absolutely stellar, guys. So guys, I know this review is pretty goddamn short, like really, really short, but as I mentioned, this is more of like a recap of a game I've already played. But yeah, I know it's a little cheating. And hey, I did promise, I did say that I was going to review a game that I already reviewed. So hey, there's that. Hey, kept my promise. Woo! Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, guys, and remember to say Actually, no. Remember that you're loved, and remember to stay absolutely radical, alright guys? Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Congratulations!